It's about 4 p.m. I have folded some laundry. I've cleaned my floor and chair of all of my laundry, and I've fed my children all day, and that's about it. So I'm coming back to this Advent sock just to pull it back, actually, because I got so far on it last night, really unexpectedly far, which is really fun. But reinforcing the ball of the foot actually is important to me, so I'm pulling it back about 10 to 12 rounds, so I can do that reinforcement on the bottom. This yarn feels pretty sturdy, but it also feels thinner than, just thinner than some of the yarns that I really like these down here on my feet. And I think they're really cute, so I'd like them to last a long time. So it's not gonna, I obviously got this whole, these all done before the ball of the foot, and that's what I was hoping to even get close to last night at the movies. So I'm gonna take that out and try again. I was way more productive than I anticipated. New day. Not necessarily new self, but it's getting better. So I often have rough days. And for some reason every year during Vlogmas they catch me by surprise. Like I'm just gonna be festive and energetic every day forever. And then when what normally happens, I'm like, oh well, wasn't planning on that. So I'm just taking today very slowly, and I have my little sloth knitter mug I'm going to be carrying around with me. And I sat down for a second and got my sock to the toe. So now I'm even farther than I was when I left the movies, which is great. I'm going to let this sit next to my bed so that it's not in my sight all the time. So it'll probably be done in the next couple of days. I've got my notions. I've got a couple of books that I've been wanting to read that I still haven't read, and my headphones here, which I'm actually going to grab. And that is one of the spaces. Yesterday I actually cleaned my room, got all my laundry put away, including the new skirts and the new vests. And when I turned to see my closet last night, I was just so happy. It was wonderful to see. And so I'm going to take a minute before my husband gets home and clean up the space in the front room that I usually use as like my little corner. And see if I can get that in a better space. I've been thinking most of the month that I wanted to get things that weren't Christmas projects and put them in the front porch where I have like all my yarn and my sewing machine and stuff. And then reassess those at the beginning of the year. Clear off the table. The table just has everything on it. And like vacuum and all of that. Just get it all spick and span. And that way I can just sit and craft all this weekend. Tomorrow's Friday, but tomorrow through the weekend and see how far I can get on the shawl, because it'd be really great to have that one done, but I think almost impossible also. So we will try. But having this space clean just does wonders for my brain, and then cleaning up that space I think is also going to do wonders for my brain, and that means that everything else around is just family space and, you know, things that my kids can help with or my husband can help with. But when it comes to a table full of yarn and works in progress, I don't really want him to go in and, you know, put things where he thinks they should go or whatever. You know, I wouldn't even ask him for help with that because he would be lost. So I was wanting to get some Christmas presents wrapped today, but I think that's a tomorrow thing. That's okay. We're gonna embody the sloth and just do the things in the pace that we need to do them. Home again. I went out to, as I do on Thursdays, go visit my sister and her new baby. And that was lovely to see him and her and Ian. And now I'm back home. A bit, what's the word? Exhausted? But that's okay. I realized, thank you, Alyssa Joe, for bringing it to my attention that day 16 is not uploaded. I need to do that. I saved it on my phone, did not upload it. So it's all ready to go. I just didn't do that. So I'm going to work on the toe of this sock because that way it doesn't matter. I won't have a productivity gremlin in my head telling me, oh, just finish this part before you go to bed, because then that part will be done and you'll be closer to having one of the gifts done. I can just go to sleep because, once again, it is after 10 o'clock. I am trying to tell myself that that's a good thing to go to bed earlier, especially in my condition. So, we will try. I just saw that Allie of This Little Wonderful Life is posting Vlogmases, and I always remember her name wrong of her podcast channel, but it's Gaina Jane, and her Vlogmas is on her Gaina Jane channel, but the other one is called Cuckoo something. And my brain always wants to say One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is not at all the vibe over there. So, that's incorrect. It's okay. Editing me will figure it out and put it on here. So, anyhow, we'll see. Maybe I'll get more of this toe done, or maybe after I stop talking to you, which is often what happens, that I stop talking to you and then I realize, oh, I'm actually very tired. I'll just lay down right now. Who knows?